I'll be ready to start now. I'm doing something a little different with this one. Download this neat app that does a timestamp that puts your time, date, and your city. Actually, I had the full freaking address. I turned that off. That's creepy. Why would you want to put your freaking address on a freaking video? I deleted the address out of there. But I'm recording both both video for this. Of my fat face and my freshly washed hair for karaoke. I always wash it around the end of the week so it looks good for karaoke. You can always tell when I haven't washed it because it looks horrible looking. If I went down karaoke and I couldn't get into this morning. They must have been working on it or something. I was trying this morning, 3 o'clock. Then I couldn't even get my PS5 to work at all, so I got out the freaking PS3 and did some old-fashioned, what got me started, like I hit these people and stuff? Well, those little people that walk out in the road in Road Rash 3D? I would literally hit those freakers. So I will post this video later of just me. I'm thinking about putting it over here on my podcast channel. And if I cut the microphone, that means I'm talking something that I can't talk on the stream. I thought that's the best way to do it. Oh, just a sec. There we go. I think that's better. That'll do better. Okay, so there we got it. So I might do a podcast and a live stream at the same time from now on. We'll see. If I shut up, I've went to podcast talk. So here we go. I ain't gonna take her another shower. I done gave her one this morning. I was trying to take my vitamins and medicine during that time. And they booted me out while I was finishing eating. I only had one biscuit left, and I took my medicine, and right as I was fixing to go back on or get her out of the shower, they booted me out. But that's okay. I decided it's better in my bedroom anyway, so I can use the microphone. I don't use it in the living room because my family gets mad at me if they feel like I'm invading their privacy. I use a microphone. And that's well understood. I choose to put my ass out here. Either by podcast or just gaming. I'm always running my mouth. I didn't used to do that, by the way. I used to be too shy. Boy, I sure have come a long way in 5 years. But if I shut up, I've started podcast talk. But I've got the video camera here as well, looking like Jabba the Hutt, the way I got it zoomed in. Good, and by the way, I got Star Wars shirt on. It won't be on for long because I ain't took my shower yet. It was the one I put on last night when I took my shower. After I got that song on the machine, it recorded easy and well. I didn't even have to struggle. One take, went in there and fixed the vocal. Turned out almost good. There's sometimes it sounds like I got a Decepticon sound in there from where I chorused the vocal. But that's there. I've found no fix for that. It's only every once in a while anyway. That Decepticon sound. The only other way I could do that without having the Decepticon sound is go in there and actually do an actual chorus myself. Which is how I did it in the old days, and I ain't done that since I've learnt the tricks of Audacity. So I'm just going to live with the Decepticon at times in my music. He sounds like he's a Decepticon or Autobite. I chose Decepticon because Megatron was always my favorite. Megatron. Yes, I cried when they killed Optimus Prime. But my favorite was always, it's over Prime. But I loved that crazy Galvatron, true. But out of all that whole bunch, the Sweep was my favorite. I love Cyclonus as well, but the Sweep. Now the Sweep, I love the Sweep. I let these douchebags talk me out of trading my Sweep at school. I mean, they did everything. They got my Star Wars guys. They got my G.I. Joes. And then he come down and said, give me that Sweep, and I'll give you the Rodimus Prime. I wanted Rodimus Prime. And I traded my freaking Sweep for a Rodimus Prime. Now, I eventually got me a newer Sweep. He was the newer version, years later, like 2012, somewhere around there, 9, 12. I eventually got me another Sweep. But I always regretted trading my freaking Sweep, but I wanted Rodimus Prime. We tried to get Rodimus Prime and couldn't find him. Then the goofy thing tried to say I stole him after he tricked me out of my toys. Well, my daddy went over, that was the day he told him off about him being an accused child molester. He told him off. He told him, if you ever mess with my children, I'll take care of you. I won't wait on the law. And he used me as his witness. That's the way my daddy was. We'll sell that green thing. And I've told the story a million times. I won't get into the details, but that was the same day when that guy tried to accuse me of stealing his Rodimus Prime. What he's going to do, he's going to get all my toys, and then he was going to claim I stole his. It didn't work though. Principal didn't fall for it, neither my fucking daddy. Of course, my parents already sort of knew my mama was getting on to me. She didn't like me doing it. I'd already been trading with them for about a month with toys. He gave me a bag of junk in the Rodimus Prime and got all of my good stuff. That was okay. I know I'm talking years ago, but I thought about that when I started talking about Jabba the Hutt and Megatron, and it sounded like a Transformer, and Optimus Prime. Just thinking of the tales of the past, the 80s. Strap on time. You know, I had a watch in a long time. I need one though. There's times I don't even know what time it is. Last attempt to buying a watch, I bought the most smart watches. And they lasted about a couple of weeks, and then I got where they just wouldn't hold a fucking charge. That's why I don't like this fucking battery stuff. They're thinking they're going to replace gasoline with fucking batteries, especially if they coming from fucking China. You got another thing coming, baby. You got another thing coming. Boom, boom, boom. You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming, fuckers. You ain't gonna replace gasoline with battery cars. This battery stuff is junk. It's junk. That's why people complain about the Xbox controller. I like that it has regular batteries in. Now, yeah, it eats them up. But you know how many of them fucking PS3 controllers died on me? You know what I had to use last night? I had to use a battery-operated PC or PS3 controller to play that fucking game. Just to play it. Y'all saw, I mean, if you watch my video, you'll see how many times I turned the fucking thing off. And yeah, I'm in rock and roll mode this morning. Not mad or anything, I need to settle it down. Thou shalt tonight use that today. Yes, I need to settle it down. And I just talked in the King James. When I hear God, I hear him in the King James. And I'm not being ugly with that. Actually, I don't. But if I was hearing him speak, I would want to hear him in King James. Because I like the King James. There's a time I didn't like it. When I was a kid, I'd try to read it and I didn't understand it. I didn't like it. But now I love it. It seems poetic. It seems poetic. Oh, she's got one of these cars. The T-Bird. I didn't even pay attention to what she had. Well, let's get them police chase started. Because I realized she's got the T-Bird. I didn't pay attention to what kind of car she stole. I just got her the first car I seen. I can't get from behind the scenes, damn it. Just a good old girl. Never meaning no harm. It's all you ever saw with troubles with the law since the day she was born. Making her way the only way she knows how. Yeah. That's just a little more. Will allow. Oh, she got hit by a truck! She got hit by a truck! She got hit by a truck! That happened to one of my worst enemies, y'all. Boy, he bullied me. I've even wrote a song about it and I took his name and stuff out of it, but I've never put it out. I've had that song on the back burner for years. This guy was a fucking bully. He bullied me from the day that he that I met him to the day he got hit by the Mack truck head on his ATV. I kid you not. You know, they've always used that term, hit by a Mack truck. That fucker got hit by a Mack truck. And I always felt bad because he must have been bad to everybody. Because they were so mean to his little brother. Damn. And I told him, I said, I'm not going to lie, I had my problems with your brother, but I'm sorry all these people have been mean to you. You couldn't help how he was. That's what I told him. I mean, I'm telling you, they were being mean to his little brother. And I thought that was awful, but I'm telling you, he was a piece of work. He got threw off the bus by our bus driver. She didn't even like him. And one time when I told him, I'd like to do something to you, but I'll get in trouble, so I'm just going to let God handle you. And she said, go ahead and do it. I'll deny you done it in court. So I said, no, I can't hit him with this walking stick. I said, that Mrs. Buttersworth, I almost said her name. I guess I shouldn't worry about the fucking bitch. I almost said her name because she harassed our family. I said, she'll have me in prison if I hit him. I said, but I'm never riding this bus again as long as he's on here. Well, I did eventually get back on it one day, and the bus driver actually banned him from being on there. She eventually threw him off. Because he threatened to rape his girlfriend. She was breaking up with him or something. He said, I'm going to rape you, bitch. And she threw him off. He was a bully from the day I met him to the day he died. He got hit head on with a fucking Mack truck. I kid you not. I celebrated the whole day, and then years later I felt bad. It took me years to feel bad about celebrating that. And it's because I was listening to a sermon. It took me years. I mean, I thought it was a holiday. Celebrate. But I never had to deal with him again. But then I thought about him burning in hell. And I thought, well, he was kind of just a 16-year-old at that time. 17. He was 17. He was a little older than me. Because he got held back several years. I was, what was I, 13 or 14? 14. 14 or 15. He was about 16 or 17. He was a little older than me. I don't remember exactly how older he was, but he was a little older than me. Boy, he was an asshole. It took me years to feel bad about him dying. Years! And it's all because I was listening to a sermon. It was a sermon on hell. Telling how bad it was going to be. But I mean, I put up with him from the day I entered school to the day he died. Now the thing about it is, he was kind of crazy. Like sometimes if other people would come mess with me, hey, he's my friend, you leave him alone. I never did take that as a friend. Because I'm telling you, he was an asshole. I just outgrew him is all. In other words, that when I blew up and become the giant was probably the best day of my life. Because that whole year I was tiny. Those 2 years I was tiny actually were hell. Because the 2 years, yeah, I met him in kindergarten. I grew up in 2nd grade. So I had 2 years of hell dealing with him. He even put me over a fucking toilet one time and was going to dump my head in. I couldn't kick him. I couldn't get to him because he had one boy on one side and one on the other had my legs. They had already done it to the other. Please don't do me that way, please. He begs. And they had some shit in the toilet and they dumped his head down in it. The more he begged, the more they laughed. Well, I couldn't hit him. I couldn't do nothing. So I'll tell you what I did do. I just raised my head up and just started looking at him in the eye. Then screamed. He said, aren't you going to beg? I shook my head no. And then he said, put him down, put him down. That's the way he did. I was sort of glad I blew up like a fucking giant. Because that got me, because that year I said, I guess you won't be putting me over no more toilets anymore. Because I'm as big as you are. That's what I told him. Said I was kind of bigger than him because I was fat. I was not on, I wasn't like 300 pounds in. I didn't get 300 pounds to about 3rd grade. But I was big. I just got bigger is all. I might be, I don't know, I don't have any pictures because we lost them. But I'd probably be about right now what I was back then. You know, I'm 280, last time I weighed 289. And I was shocked that I kept that because I've been sort of slacking off. And I'd been eating more lately too. I've cut the extra biscuits out. When I found out that I didn't gain the weight back that I lost from COVID, I decided that was a wake-up call. I have gotten flabby now. That's my biggest problem because I wasn't working out like I should be. So if I work out, my belly's not flabby. It's flabby right now, but it's still the same weight, so I'm flabby, but the same weight. And I decided that was the wake-up call. I had not weighed in a long time, and I decided I better weigh. I might be back in the 300s. And when I did, I told on the stream here, I said, I'm going to praise Jesus if I get on that scale and I'm not gaining that 300 pounds back. In other words, not 300 like gain 300 pounds back. Get back over 300 pounds. That's what I mean. And I jumped on them. 289. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Because I'm telling you, I didn't do anything to keep it off. Nothing. Except for a little exercise here and there. And then I messed up. I did that whole week last week. Before I'd worked on that song all week. I only worked on one song this week. But I didn't. I've sort of figured out how to do it better. In other words, after all that struggle, I finally figured out, well, I put the level here, and I just have to do a little tweaking now that I finally figured out what I'm working with. I ain't done it in a long time anyways. So I had to learn it all over again. I was going through my demos yesterday. Yeah, boy, I was creating some crazy stuff 2017 through 2017 through 20. Indeed, I was even creating fully demonic sounding death metal, where the voice sounds demonic. I guess I did to him what I did to my Obama kind, but then I put a regular voice in there as well. But I must have did to myself what I did to Obama kind when I made him a demon. Because that death metal song sounded very demonic. I understand why I didn't take it though. Because I was working on it back when I was finishing the other album. And I left it as just an outtake. Of course, I'm not sure if I want to go there or not. But I started listening to Rodney Howard Brown and them, and he kind of fixed my conscience on that. About because he was actually talking to me about needing to forgive this person that I wrote it about. So I kind of backed off of it. I may change it and not make it so demonic. Because, I mean, it was literally like, you son of a bitch, you're going to get yours one day and all this other stuff. And boy, I was letting it out in that song. It was pretty harsh. And I made it death metal. And I made the voices demonic. That's how, I mean, I sat and listened to, I guess I must have been copying stuff like Exodus and stuff. If you want to know a sound like what I was copying, or maybe even some of that stuff Dave Mustaine would do when he would use the voice changers. I mean, it was full on demonic. But I was so angry. I was angry when I created it. I guess I went in there and done to the voice like I did to Obama kind. On some of the tracks. I didn't even remember doing it. I mean, I remembered it in the back of my brain, but I'd forgot about, I knew there was some songs I didn't take. I may clean it up a little bit, make it less about this individual that I was writing it about, and change it. I do that a lot too. I change songs all the time. Like I said, Divorce, whatchamacallit used to be Divorce when I first wrote it. I was watching a lot of not Jerry Springer in particularly, but like those shows, those type of shows. I wrote this song about divorce in the early 90s. Oh, I ain't never been married. This looks silly if I put this out. So when I was putting my 2006 album, no, it was actually 2008, 8 and 9 is when I was working on this because it was hated. Well, actually, I was going to do it in the beginning. I had made it as divorce, but I thought, that's silly. I ain't never been married. Who's going to want to hear a song about a divorce from a person who ain't never been married? Well, by the time I put out my second album, I put it as hated. I completely changed it. You hate me, well, I guess hate you too, and then I changed the lyrics. From there, I took it out. And it was all. The song's still the same. It's just it was about a man and a woman's relationship instead of about Satan. I made it about hatred for Satan. But in the beginning, it was a song about divorce. Yeah, I'm hated, and there's also people that always hated me too. Well, I hate you too, but I put a line in there to Satan. But you're a snake, a dirty snake, a stinking snake. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You don't care for me. Well, I don't care for you. Those lines are all the same. You can't stand to be around me. Well, I can't stand to be around you. Yeah, I hate it. And I changed that. Well, I hate you too. I think I'm putting a version out of the divorce. Indeed, I think I will. I'm going to find my instrumental to that. I'll go in and put in all the words back about the divorce. Yeah, I made it. Well, I hate you too. I hate you too, yeah. Because that's how it was originally written. Well, you hate me. Well, I guess I hate you too. You can't stand me. Well, I can't stand you. Oh, there was one of the Marilyn Manson songs always had this line about watching the TV. What was it? Was it Get Your Gun? Was it Get Your Gun? One of them did. Well, I used to do that too. I'd watch the TV and I'd actually write songs about what I'm seeing on the TV. I would use that as inspiration to write songs. Well, I was watching on, and that's where that divorce came from. But by the time it came out, it was hated. So I'm telling you, that year I felt hated. After all that junk I went through, it was 2015 actually. I felt like I was the most hated individual in the world. Because you know what all they did to Trump? They did to me on AOL. And then the order too, by the way. When they couldn't get me to shut up, or they couldn't laugh me or ridicule me out of silence, one of them, he finally threatened my life. He went violent. He did all the stuff that they did to the conservatives, the witchcraft, all of it. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And when I finally wouldn't just shut up, and then I felt just so hated. But I thought, well, I don't like you either, so I guess, and I didn't really feel that way about him. I sort of, at the time, this one guy, I sort of thought he was the best person I knew at that time. But he turned out to be one of the most demons that I ever met. Of course, he was taking some other stuff out on me too, but he went all the 9 yards of the political scale. He even went to witchcraft cursing. I couldn't believe the Trump hatred went the same way as mine. I mean, all I did was talk about the open borders, and I don't think you should be messing with God's marriage. I mean, I always said if you call it something, call it civil union. Don't taint his thing. I mean, that was his thing. I mean, just go look at Jesus' words. He even addressed it. And boy, I was hated for it. And of course, I'd whine about my not feeling worthy about being a Christian. I quit whining. Well, I guess sometimes I still do, because I still go crazy about trying to change things I can't change. But it was real bad back then. I've kind of grown used to it. And they would take it that when I was sharing scriptures on that particular subject, like the darkness you let in your eyes and all that, they would take it that I was judging people. And I wasn't judging nobody, I was talking to myself. Indeed, I was studying those scriptures at that time. That was what I was looking at. Because I've let a lot of dark, like the cussing and stuff, I've let a lot of that in my life. They took it, one of them was actually telling me, I said, I'm not judging you. I said, I ain't one of them holy roller people. I'm far from it. I don't even want to be one of them. I'm not talking about holy roller, good holy roller. I'm talking about the religious, basically Pharisee. There's a good holy roller too. There's the kind that just rely on Jesus for everything in there. I'm talking about the religious types. That's what I don't want to be. The poison of religion. It's always been a poison. And I saw Stephen King the other day make a post about abortion. I don't know if I think he's wrong. Because if you can remember about who were the most zealots, now they'd whisk them off in their secrecy, but the public, you'd be banned from everything. These religious people ban you from everything. That's one of the second things we tried to escape. Why do you think it was separated? Them religious zealots, they wanted to control every aspect of your life, and they didn't want you reading the Bible because they didn't want you learning about it. They wanted to tell you how it was. I think he's wrong on that. He said, if something would be sacred, it'd be sacred if it was a man. Oh, no. You'd have your religious zealots that would want to control everything. They tell you it was, and I'm just telling you how it is. I mean, you ought to use a sense there. Them religious people used to rule people with an iron fist. And when you didn't go along with how they felt that you were supposed to worship, that's a witch! That's a witch! Burn them! Burn them! That's the way they did. This person's of the devil! Burn them at the stake! What Marilyn Manson was standing up against. These religious zealots rude you from... If we hadn't broke away from them, they'd be still ruling you. I hate tyranny in all its forms. I hate religious tyranny. I hate political tyranny. I hate communist tyranny. Because they're not helping the small person, ladies and gentlemen. They're helping themselves, and they're making sure the rest of the serfs starve to death. The ones on top live good. Look at them yites and stuff that they're going on about these ex-Soviet people. Look at the way they live. They just make sure you don't have it. That's their goal, to make sure you don't have nothing. So capitalism with all of its woes is better than anything you get with that, because at least you have a chance to make it. If you can find the right niche and get rich, you can make it. If not, you squander. And I'm not rich by any means. I'm living off of my thing. It come from my daddy. But I would much rather have the capitalist system than that hellhole. Because in that hellhole, you don't have a chance. Unless you're one of the allowed. For some reason there are people like that for whatever reason. I don't understand why you like that. Because if you ever get out of their graces, you're not going to be allowed. And who's to say they won't just decide at the hat, you're not one of them. Just to do it. You might be going along, kissing their butt, doing everything, and they decide, him, her, I don't like you, go on. And you're just shit out of luck. You know, they could do that. That's why men shouldn't have the power to rule over other people. Our system of self-government was the best system that ever came along. And they took away the self-government. They want you to be ruled by some little schmuck in a suit. Or skirt. Some smuck in a suit or a skirt. The empty suits and skirts, as Savage used to always call them. We moving away from that as I'm moving into the politics. Hey, just saying. It's not supposed to be discussed on my dreams. That's my route. That's nobody else's route. But I break rules every now and then. Even my see, that's why I don't make promises. When I pray to God, I don't make no promises. I'm not a liar. I break my own rules. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! I seen the lightning bolt. That was funny. I like seeing them in real life as long as I'm far away from them. I don't want to ever be struck by one. Well, I ain't building their life any. My goal was to build their life, but I ain't done that. I'll probably get off here in a minute. So I can get turned around. Get out of this place. I always hate this place. I can't hardly get out of it. Of course, you're not supposed to drive in there anyway. Mow, mow, mow your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies. Nothing wrong with me, 2. Nothing wrong with me, 3. Nothing wrong with me, 4. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Wah! Sliding everywhere. Because of that rain. I guess it's easy for me to look at things like, what if they don't accept you, because I've always been the outcast. I don't mind being the outcast because I ain't kissing nobody's butt to get anything else. But, just saying. As a person that's always seen life as through the outcast eyes, I'm thinking, what in the hell happens when they don't accept you? Which is why I would never join them. Let the bodies hit the flow. Let the bodies hit the flow. Let them. First of all, I don't trust nobody anyway, so. It takes me a long time to get the trust of them. Long time. Long time. But the bodies hit the floor. Whoa! So fly me, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom boom, courageous, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom. So fly me, boom boom, boom boom, courageous. Which one? Itty Mitty Mighty Mo. We take this one. It looks sharper. Ah! So fly me. I was trying to think of a good song about flying. Cause she's flying. She's at the strip club. What about that? Let's go in and tip a stripper. Since she made it. Let me get her some money. She probably got none. As she does. Let's put some in the bank. I don't want her tipping away all of her money. Okay, let's see. To tip a stripper. Okay. We'll get her a few dollars. I'll buy her a drink too. Get a little more. I don't want to go for the 500. There we go. Get about 100.
Tip. The ladies love it.
And don't forget it. Yo, son, bring that movie to the crib.
I got some knowledge to impart, man. Don't forget that.
To tip a stripper. I'll get her a drink first. Then I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see y'all later. On a Friday. It's just another Friday. I think when I'm heading to Turnbuckle, I'm gonna roll.
Wanna go in the
Ice-
back with me, baby?
ice cubes.
You have no taste.
I'm gonna roll ice cubes. It was a good day. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't know if I'll do that tonight because I might forget. So it'll be a while from now. Maybe so. She's waiting on the next stripper to come so she could tip her. Whew.
And now the jewel in the treasure chest.
There's Fluffy.
It's sexy Shepherd.
Yeah, let's see. Oops, I got her up. Should I give it all? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Oh! Give it away, give it away, give it away now. She's giving away all of that money that she got out. She still got plenty, she just gave it this way. And she gave it all away. Now she will exit. She will get in her car. She'll try to find home. If it's still parked out here. Oh, that's the bathroom. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Jose. Wrong way. Jose. Wrong way. No way. Jose. And there she goes. Let's see which way she's home.
Hey, darling, I ain't seen you in forever.
Not sure which way to go. Hope I'm going right. Oh yeah, I am. Here's this bypass.
Look what you did.
Maybe she needs to go on the other end. I don't know. We'll find out. Dilemma, Emma. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see. That's the bank. The banking area. So I just gotta figure out which way I gotta turn. Oh, here we go. The hills. Yeah, there we go. I just gotta find out which side I'm on.
You got any extra money? Hey, we need to grab a beer together, man. You fucking fucker. Dear Lord.
Let's find that UFO. If I find that UFO, I got it made.
I bowled a 285 last weekend.
Hey, nice to hear from you.
There's the UFO. Okay. So let's see. Now which way did I turn after I got to the UFO? I figured it out the other night.
Yo, what's up?
I figured it out the other night. I don't think I went through there. But we'll try it. Is that it? Let's see which side I'm on now. Let's go up this way.
Holy hell!
That's 707. Okay. I'm trying to find my own way home. I felt like this on my way home. I'm not scared. Boast in my kingdom. I'm not scared. I felt like this on my way home. I'm trying to find my own way home so I don't have to call the taxi all the time. I'm not scared. Oh, what's in here? It's smoking. Found her some sprunks. Let's get her something to drink. Buy her another. Speaking of which, I'm thirsty. I gotta get me something to drink. I am thirsty as... Ba 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 ba. Now let's see which side of the coins we're on.
I've been looking for a job all day. Don't give me that high and mighty shit.
Guess I'm probably still in the same place.
Hey man, where's the job site going to be next week?
Now there was some place you turned and you could go turn straight to the panties sign from that UFO.
Oh my God!
That is
Oh, it's a Christine. Oh!
Oh! Oh, fuck.
That's how she got her name, y'all. I wish she could keep it. Now I gotta find home. Come on, man. Let me find it. Let me find it, man. MO Nation.
What? Whoa. Who is this?
Hey man.
That's back up that same street that I went up.
Call me.
Okay, so...
Hey buddy.
Hey,
Try not to hit anybody, so I want to get home.
Eat me.
yeah, I got your email. Look, I'm down for whatever.
Yo, what's up? You owe me $20.
I'll turn around here.
Hey, honey, how are you?
That car is smoky.
You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You drop. Oh, there's that.
Hipsters. It's total crunch time right now.
So let's see. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. You turn me up and you turn me on. You dropped a bomb on me.
How you doing, Oos? Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Cruising I've gotten farther away.
Bullshit. Fuck off. That car is the bomb.
It's so far away from me. It's so far, I just can't see. It's so far away from me. You're so far from me. It's so far away from me. It's so far, I just can't see. Okay, let's see. There's 1150. You dropped a bomb on me, baby.
You have to do that.
You dropped a bomb on me.
Bitch.
You dropped a bomb on me, baby. Oh, Lordy. Let's get on the right side of the road. You turn me on, and you turn me off. Oh, here's Suburban. So let's see, how does he turn when he goes up? You go up through here? When he's in the cabbie.
We do whatever you want, honey. You good?
This the street? That ain't it. I gotta turn around.
It's hang at the beach.
I know I'm close. I've seen it a million times. I've seen it a million. There's the UFO. But I just figured out which way to go after I get to the UFO. You know, I had this figured out the other night. I think I'll go the other direction. So we'll turn around. We'll turn around. Turn around every now and then. Turn around. Turn around. Go through here and see what happens. Ooh.
Yo, the wheels is on hit. Oh, yeah, look, I know I'm a few months late with my payments.
Love your ride, hon.
There's some way you went after you went to the UFO. And that would take you to it. But I went wrong again. W balls, W balls, W balls.
What's up, my dude?
Hey, look, it's Fuckface.
I don't think I'm ever gonna find it. Let's see, where is she at and where's that home at? Okay, here we go. Trying to see where she's at. Oh, I see her. Okay, keep going. Keep going, baby. My eyes are starting to... Damn, I hit something.
DJ's going good, but I don't know.
She's going wrong.
Hold it up. Hold up.
What about them monkeys is around here? No monkey see, no monkey do. Busted a headlight out.
Oh, that's insane.
Getting away from home now.
Can't wait to catch the game at your place tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Hey, girl.
To live and die in LA. Oh, it's the monkey place. She's near. The panties, there they are.
Hell yeah.
¿Qué pasa?
There's the wild panties. So home is right down here. She found home. Thank you, Jesus. Some shit hooks parked in her parking lot. See if I want to junk one of them. I'll junk the red one. There we go. Now she's got her one. She's got her one. That's going to be her keepsake, baby. That's how she got her name. I got her one of those. And now I'm going to take her shower and put her to bed. Boom, 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 boom. I probably wore my camera out. Let's see how much battery it's got left now. Actually, that app did pretty well on the battery. It barely burned it, and I've lost my stick, my lens cover. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, this day's over. I'll see y'all later. See y'all later. Okay. Now I'm going to put her to bed. I'll go ahead and disconnect the
Hey, let's meet up next week. Hey!
That's a hell of a ride. Good to go. Nice
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
No, I won't tell her you're working late again tonight. Because I'm not sure helping you philander is really within the purview of my job.
Do you love your vehicle? Are you worried something will happen to it? Don't let fear prevent you from getting the most out of life. Take out full coverage insurance with Morse Mutual and we'll replace your vehicle after one quick call. Morse Mutual Insurance is sold at all participating garages.
We've sent a car. Should be with you soon.
Okay, where are we going? Enjoy your journey. For that extra cash, I can get you there extra quick. Here we are, friend.
Hi there. That's from our exclusive line. Make sure you come back. Bye. Enjoy your purchase.
What's happening? What do you think? The diet sucks. What's the salad without cheese and the Caesar dressing? Man isn't designed to eat like a fucking rat.
There is one on its way to you now.
Where are you going?
Oh man, it was just a little blurb on my
And we're off. Okay, we're good. Here you are.